board. Hello everyone, today we're playing with this T1 duplex. When I first got this, it wasn't working, and I sent it back to them and they fixed it for me for free. Now I can't say that I'm working on this today because I'm not gonna be working on this. There's a hair in my locomotive. I do not like that at all. That's gotta go. So yes, we're not working on this today. Before I send it to them, I looked inside and all the soldering points and all the wiring, it's extremely small. However, I do enjoy this engine because it's just beautiful and it's a good runner. So I don't use it very often, but when I do, it's like a celebration. Which brings me to my subject today of what we're going to be doing today with this. I'm going to get it out of its box very carefully. It's got a lot of fine details, so I move the box around very carefully. So I'm gonna whip out the instructions here. There's a little bit of extra parts that come with it, extra traction tires and extra couplers, which is fine. There's a little instruction sheet at the bottom here, which is gonna be our project for today. There you go. See, there's extra functions here, you know. 0 to 9 I know how to get to, but 10 to 19 and 20 to 28, that's something new for me. So we're going to be exploring that today. The startup sequence on this locomotive is incredibly cool. Let me see if I can just capture it there. I just got to program it in. You can see it's running for me. It's been running very well since Broadway Limited sent it back. I've got my little chart here. I'm going to be accessing trying to access the upper function. So let's go for it. F9 is start up and shut down. Super. So let's start it up again. Still F9. So to access these features here, you have to press Shift and 0 at the same time. It shows you the feedback, S10 to S19. So then for S10 you would go 0 here. So that's the coal auger. And 11 is watching water injection. That's water injection. And then 12, brake set. Oh, you have to hit shift again every time. That's interesting. So 12. Thirteen is brake crossing horn. And then, oh, this is what I'm really interested in. Passenger announcement. That's why I did all this reading to get to that. So you go online, there's a 30-page book that you can download for free or just look it up on your computer. Anyways, I printed only the pages that I needed. But look at that, F14. You will hear a departing message. Do not press the button if you do not have a passenger train, because it will cause unpredictable operation. So that, I don't know about you guys, but I am not that easy. Nobody tells me what to do. I don't deal well with orders. So I'm going to put on a freight train and then we can hear the passenger message. There you go, freight train is on. Now we may proceed. I have to turn it back on though. So F14. And then so this is why you pay the extra money for a Paragon 3 or Broadway Limited, is the fine details in the extra features in the sound system. And apparently, if you run it for a little while, it's going to sound another message for the station arrival. So let's try that. Let's see what happens. let's see what kind of message I get now. So shift and 0, then 14. So okay, it's the same message, which is alright. They have the same warning about freight sounds with a passenger train, so naturally I had to put a passenger train on it. So this would be a F-15.
Probably gonna be leaving. How much work have you got? I'm here. Go ahead. EOT on your train. Yeah, we'll get to the junction. We'll have to set off there, so I'm not sure if we're gonna clear that circuit or not. Okay. All right. Good deal. Good deal.
Let's try it again.
Probably gonna be leaving. How much work have you got to do? Have you got an EOT on your train? We're all fixed up here. Ready to go.
That's kind of cool. And then 16 is maintenance sounds.
Terminal dispatch, over. Terminal, mission make reverse moving yard, over. Roger, get reverse. Place is switching hands, throw it back and forth a couple times, line it main to main. Let me see if I can get you a signal. Okay, for it.
And then 17 is radio sounds.
I don't know if he'll be able to come out or not, but that's all I got today. Okay. I'll give you a holler after he gets by then. Thank you.
City background sounds.
Okay, occupied. It's switching normal position. Just make sure you have communications with them. Roger.
And then farm background sounds.
700 here. That's a big load for this grade. Yeah, we may need a pusher. Okay, roger that.
And then to access this other side, you have to hit 0 twice after you hit shift. So hold shift and you hit 0 twice. Gets you to the upper.
Alright, I'm here. Go ahead. Yeah, we'll get to the junction. We're going to have to make a switch. We got 2 engines set off there, so I'm not sure if we're going to clear that circuit or not. Okay, alright, good deal. Good deal.
So F20. Industrial sounds. 21. 22. 22 is toggle second horn. '23 is track sound. That doesn't do much. 24 is auxiliary light control. See what that does. Doesn't seem to do much. Here's 24. Oh yeah, it changes the number boards on and off. F7 does the same. F7 will change your number boards on and off. So that's kind of neat. And then 25 is Longhorn. And 26 is pre-recorded macro. I have no idea what that is. But let's try it.
Alright, I'm here. Go ahead. Yeah, we'll get to the junction. We're going to have to make a switch. We've got 2 engines set off there, so I'm not sure if we're going to clear that circuit or not. Okay, alright, good deal. Good deal.
So that made the train go forward for 24. I'm going to listen a little bit. So recorded macro, it just runs itself, I guess, for a demo mode. That is okay. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, so the F26, it'll go through its sequence and then it'll stop, and then I have control back. And then the last one is a brake squeal, which is 28. Which I don't hear much from that. But I'm very happy to get the announcements for the departing the station. That is really neat. All right, so let's put the proper train behind this. Okay, so let's try out this station announcement. Perfect. So the station announcements and the very cute, very nice startup sequence is a good reason to upgrade to the Paragon 3. I have a couple more engines that I want to be playing with, but before I do, I read in the manual that you can do a little bit of function mapping. So we're gonna play around with that. I'm reading for from the manual, which you can download online. So you can change the key functions if you want. So I'm going to show you the second page. It's even there. There's more CVs that you can change. So, for example, you can go assign grade crossing function 7, enter 30 on CV40. So I'm going to try to program a little bit of this. I know for me the basic functions F0 to 9 are actually good for me, especially these first ones, the bell and the whistle. I would like though to have the station announcement for easy access. The accessory light, I do have that. I would probably like to take out the air pump. So I would put the station announcements on F4. So F4 would be CV37, and then passenger sound would be 50. So I have to put value 50 on CV37. So program on the main, you can change all the CVs on that. Programming on the program track, that shows you what the value was before. So CV37. See, the old value was 5. Now we're going to put 50. And then that should be good. We'll try it out. So 9 is the startup. And then you can see the number boards up already. So that's really neat. And then, yeah, F7 controls the little number board. So I didn't want to use that, but the 4 should be my station announcements now. Pretty cool. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to show you some more stuff now. You can go back and watch the videos of how I put this engine together. This thing was a wreck when I got it. So now I also changed all the sounds. I changed the chuff sound, and I changed the horn, and I changed the bell. Sounds much better now. So that decoder is Excel Systems, but I wanted to talk about the decoders I have in my FEF3, which is the SDXN 146K4, and it does not have any of the higher functions, although it runs fine. It's a little quiet, but you can change the sound scheme. If you wanted to put it in another locomotive, you could. Okay, so it's got a couple of the higher function, the crossing gate air horn, and the steam greaser or steam safety blow off, but I think I would prefer to keep the normal ones. Gee, that Excel system sure is animated. So yeah, I would on the Digitrax, I don't think I want to make any changes. So we'll skip right over that. And this is the Excel systems. They call it $1961 is the sound decoder number. Let's have a look at the function list. It's pretty long. So what do we got? Just the normal stuff: headlight, horn, whistle. Firebox open close, that sounds like fun. Water filling, blower hiss, master volume, flange noise, shoveling, coal auger, change bell type, you can do that with the CVs. And whistle select, bell rate, you can do it with the CVs as well. And associated loco sounds, I don't know what that means. Let's figure it out together. I'm gonna want to play around with the F7, F8, and F9. That sounds like a lot of fun. So that must be F7. Then F8. Which that, I guess F8 is the water injection. And then F9, just metal crank. So that's not too thrilling. Let's try that F27. So shift and 0. And then 0 again. And then 27. Let's check it out. I'll do it again. So 27 is not all that thrilling. Let's try 28. That was kind of interesting. Whatever that was. Alright, so that was pretty neat. I enjoyed doing that for you guys, checking out my my extra, the next level, the upper tier of functions. That was a lot of fun. So let's throw a proper train together on this one. And it's time to run some trains. I always keep my boxes. I like to keep my stuff really neat. These boxes are awesome. This display Unitrack here, I use that to build my layout. And then this is an extra car that has a rapido coupler on one end. All aboard! Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly had fun making it for you. See you soon.